Ladies and gentlemen, Henry Rollins! In your many, many years on stages, either doing spoken word or doing your podcasts and performing in bands, one of the things I've noticed is that you get a lot of interaction with your fans. People love to communicate with you. And I'm wondering, of all the fans, all the people that you've spoken to over the years, is there one that you can't forget?
It's not one, it's a bunch. Like the 16-year-old girl who says, I came 8 hours on 5 trains from a different country to come to your show because I needed to tell you that I got raped last year and no one believes me. And I just have to see your face and have you hear me tell you that. And I'm like, okay, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what to do. Or my son died in Iraq, and in his possessions we found 3 of your DVDs. And I don't know who you are, but I just need to thank you and I want to tell you about my son. Okay, they all live here. You know, you go back onto your tour bus or wherever, and they're all like, hey, remember me from a minute ago? You're like, yeah, I can't forget.
What's the toll of that on you?
The toll?
Yeah.
I've become an incredibly empathetic and patient person because these people are worthy of respect. No matter where you go, everyone is struggling with something. Everyone is ashamed of something. Everyone's covering something. And everyone has something in their rear view like, so embarrassing. And so on that, we can all kind of get along. All I understand now is human vulnerability. And I try never to hurt unnecessarily. But I mean every word of it.
Why you? Why do you think they come to you?
Oh, because I think all my screwed upness it's right here. Yeah, you just see all my flaws. I come in with them. And I think people go, oh, I can tell him something and he won't walk away.
What's the most memorable bit of scar tissue, physical scar tissue you have on you?
Okay. This is a Black Flag logo. I know it looks like a barcode. You can't see because you don't have binoculars, but there's a stripe of scar tissue going through the last bar. This one scar, I did a show somewhere in the great, beautiful American Midwest, and like all 12 people showed up. You hear screams at an event, you're like, woo! Like, okay, someone's having a good time. Then you hear a scream and you're like, okay, and something twitches in you, like, that's like an unhappy scream. That someone's in danger, and we all kind of stopped, and you hear like a woman screaming for her life. And like when you hear it, you know it. You're like, wait a minute, something's wrong. It's coming from this way. So I ran that away, and I see this man assaulting a woman. I just went for him, pulled him off her. Let's see, I started by smashing his head into the back of his trunk of his car, and then held him by his ears and bashed his face in. And then I grabbed him and started punching him, and that's when he started scratching me. And that's how I got that. And so he got away from me and curled up into a ball because he was very hurt. And I saw my thumb was now going this way. It was down. I was like, okay.
Very much the wrong direction.
This is gonna hurt, but I figured out how to do it. I'm gonna pull out, up, and down. So I got in the front of his car. His headlights were on. I think he was trying to abduct this woman. So I went 1, 2, and all I could see was blue dots of pain. It was like almost passing out from the pain was incredible. And I'm like, 1, 2, pow, and it worked. I was like, okay. And I said to the lady, I said, are you okay? She said, yeah, he didn't get me. I said, okay, do you mind if I go? Because that's assault. What I just did, that's what they call it. I'm too good looking to do time. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna run before the cops come, and I suggest you call them and file a report, and I'll just be some guy and you don't know who I am. And she said, okay. And I dashed away, and the next day my arm was like swollen. It was so painful because I, relocated my thumb. And I never got that scar patched in, even though like tattoo guy, hey, I can fix that for you. No, I never want to forget that night.
Have you ever been paralyzed by fear?
The times I've been truly scared, I was amazingly clear. And the time I was the most scared was when a gun was at the back of my head. And the guy was saying, if you scream, I'm gonna blow your bitch head off. And he kept hitting me with a gun. I said, okay. And he said, we're going to go into your house, which means they're basically going to rob me, put a pillow over my head, and execute me. So I said, I got a few minutes left. What do I do? So I was trying to slow everything down. So I was like, okay, I got to slow this down. I can fumble with the key. I have a VCR in the living room. We'll unplug it and give him that. So we won't get him. If I go into my bedroom, he's going to kill me. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I'm just figuring out, how do I keep us alive? And so I opened the door and I heard gunshots behind me. And then my legs left and took the rest of me. My legs went, oh, I guess I'll come with you. And I ran out of the back of the house, up the alley, and called the cops. Cops grabbed me, threw me to the ground, and cuffed me, walked me around to the front of the house where my friend had been shot twice and killed. And that's a life-changing event. I mean, I've never truly recovered. It's like a nightmare that you can't wake up from. Like another minute goes by, there's still a gun at my head. The most reptilian brain fear, where like, gotta go, was the time I was in what became South Sudan on my way to northern Uganda. And I was in the front of a van with an NGO that drills water wells called Drop in the Bucket. And a man named Abwala was driving, big Dinka gentleman. And I said, hey, Abwala, can you pull over so I can get a closer look at the baboons? And he knew something I didn't know. I roll down the window, a baboon gets up and puts his face right in my face. They're huge, way bigger than I thought. And the thing went, "Arr!" And I almost broke the seatbelt trying to get out. I was like, and it wasn't even fear. It's just like, it's your reptilian brain going, you better go that way. And everyone in the van laughed hysterically because I checked my pants like I'm still dry. Because the baboon was hoping for a sandwich, like scraps, because they're used to people driving by and throwing stuff. Yeah. I did not know that. Abwala did. And so the baboons thought I had nothing. He became bored of me. And he went, and went back down on all fours. And I was like, and Abwala looked over and said, so, did you get your closer look?
I could literally talk to you for hours, but we do have to get off this stage. Ladies and gentlemen, can we all agree that he delivered value?
Thanks.